Hi, my name is Ron Michaud, and I'm currently elected mayor of Saco. I've been in office for the last 3 years. Before that, I spent 14 years on the city council, and before that, I spent 8 years on the city's planning board. What I'd say on a daily basis what the mayor does in Saco is answer to the constituents' concerns. The mayor here in our community is really the spokesperson for the community. He's a PR person. He represents the community to entities, companies wanting to move into Saco, people have questions about the community as a whole. We have a city manager who makes the day-to-day decision, and the mayor is the person who runs the council meetings, does the appointments of committees, but it's basically the face of our community. There are times that very contentious issues will come up. We recently had one about redevelopment possibilities in our downtown, about a pharmacy that wanted to relocate in town. And it was, some of us felt that it could be very detrimental to our community, and it took a lot of time and effort to sort of focus and create a vision of where we wanted to go with the project. So you will have maybe 1 or 2 issues a year that are really significant, that take a lot of time and effort, generate a lot of discussion, but ultimately, no, I'm not always successful. I mean, I haven't won every battle I've ever faced, but you try your best to get it to come out the way you think it's best for our community. Well, this isn't really a criticism of my predecessor, but we do operate differently. Every one of us is different from the last person. One of my biggest goals in becoming mayor was to open up the process to more public input. I feel quite strongly the decisions of the community are community decisions. Now, some folks will argue that leaders need to be forceful in moving projects forward and getting decisions made, and there's some truth to that. But I think a collaborative approach is more my style. I like to get people openly discussing issues. I like to be able to defend my position on issues and let the public be the ultimate arbitrator. I think it is quite interesting because as a council you sit there and say, why is that mayor doing that? What's going on in this? Because as a council you have a vote and you can make your opinions known and you vote and you move on. The mayor, on the other hand, has no vote. He or she has to try to forge a consensus on the council on issues that the mayor happens to be committed to. And it's different because you sort of have to try to get all the forces on the council to work together to keep moving forward. So again, as I said earlier, collaboration, this really takes an effort to keep folks in some sort of control so you can get a sound decision for the community. So it's much harder in many ways. As far as the future of Saco, it is still my hope that the Saco Island project will begin to develop. I think what will make us, we're already a great community to live in. We have a thriving downtown. We're always working on maintaining it. And I think Saco has so many assets for folks who want to live here that we have a great educational system. We have some great facilities like Thornton Academy. And I think we have so many good things. And as people discover that, I think they'll continue to move into the area. Years ago when I was on the planning board, there was a discussion, well, we're growing too quickly. I think communities thrive by growing. You have to make yourself attractive, and people want to have to live here in order to have a great community. 10 years from now, I still see Saco continuing as it has for the last 20 years that I've been involved. A nice downtown, gorgeous environment to live in, committed to the future and saving for the future. As far as my personal interest, no, I'm not going to be seeking any higher office. I spent will be 18 years when I'm done in elected office, and many years before that on a committee. If I do run for elected office, it'll probably be in a different venue other than the municipal side of the area. So, I've enjoyed my tour, but there comes a time where others need, it's time for others to step up, and I've done my part, and I'm going to look into some other areas.
Thanks for watching Inside City Hall, where we delved into the different levels and departments of government here in the city of Saco. I'm Justin Schnedt. Thanks for watching.